Okay, let's look at finding the slope of a tangent line to the curve at a given point. And the function that we're working with right here is negative 3x squared plus 6x. The point we're interested in is when x is equal to 6. And the super important part of all of this is our rule for finding that instantaneous rate of change, for finding that slope of that tangent line, and it's this guy right here. And it's really important to understand what's going on when we're using it. So what we need is this f of x plus h. Here's what x is. So the function f of x plus h is actually going to be f of what x is, 6 plus h. So look inside our function, and everywhere that we see x, we put 6 plus h in. This will give us negative 3 times 6 plus h squared plus 6 times 6 plus h. Alright. The other thing that we're going to want is we're going to want to take f of x, which we already know from right here. This is 6. So everywhere we see x, we put 6 in. Alright, so there's the setup, and then what we'll want to do is combine these two guys together into this limit formula and put it over h, look for ways it'll reduce, and then find that limit. So we're looking at the limit as h goes to 0 of, let's do this here, let's see. The limit of negative 3 times 6 plus h squared plus 6 times 6 plus h minus the f of x part, negative 3 times 6 squared plus 6 times 6, all of that over h. Now, ideally what we want to do is we want to take this 0 right here and put it right in for all the h's right off the bat. But the problem with that is on the bottom we have a 0 in the denominator, and you can't have that. So what we've got to do is look for a way that the top simplifies. Go ahead and FOIL this guy out, and when you do that, you'll have negative 3 times 36 plus 12h plus h squared plus 36 plus 6h minus negative 3 times 36 plus 36 all over h. And all I did was FOIL and set the problem up for further work. And when I distribute through my negative 3, this gives me negative 108 minus 36h minus 3h squared plus 36 plus 6h minus, and this negative 3 times negative 36 is negative 108 plus 36. And then simplify together, reduce down to things that won't work. And notice, by the way, if I send this minus sign through, I have plus 108 minus 36. Okay? Well, here's a minus 108. That takes care of the plus 108. Here's a plus 36. That takes care of minus 36. The top becomes, and notice again also, here's 6h, here's negative 36h. And when you put those together, you get negative 30h minus 3h squared over h. And we want the limit as h goes to 0. Notice that I've got an h in each piece, so I can reduce by a factor of h out of each piece. This gives me negative 30 minus 3h. And then what we wanted to do right off the bat with that 0, by substituting it in for h, we can now do, because we get an expression that's legal to have, which is going to be negative 30 minus 3 times 0. Negative 30. Alright, so the question is to find the slope of the tangent line of the curve at the point, and that is what this is. It's also the instantaneous rate of change, and that's all we need for this problem.